Hey everybody, Jeremy here. Wanted to drop you a quick video. I know it's been a minute since I had an update for you all, so I wanted to take the moment to jump in and just drop you a quick update of what's going on behind the scenes here at Everdome, have some face-to-face communication with you. As we had previously said, and I said in the chat, we'll be doing some more AMAs as well. I'll jump in the chat whenever time allows for us to have some more communication. I'd also like to start looking at some Twitter Spaces so we can get together and just brainstorm together. But the point of this video is really to just kind of do a recap of what's happened since our change in management, since we've had some change overall. And I wanted to bring up some of the things that we've done since then. But first, I wanted to get kicked off with a big thank you. What I've seen in terms of the sentiment and the feedback over the past couple of months has been absolutely amazing. I'm so proud to see the community pull together, to see the team pull together, to continue to deliver at the highest scale possible. And I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for that continued support. So as we move forward, we have some really exciting things that we're going to be unveiling through the rest of this year. Some of the things on the roadmap, one particular that I'll mention at the end of this that wasn't on the roadmap for this year, but we wanted to expedite because it ticks a few boxes and it brings some things to light that we have wanted to do here for a while at Everdome. So with no further ado, I'd like to just do a quick recap of some of the things that we saw as some highlights in the last couple of months. The first and one of the biggest ones being the OKX Collective. We're really excited about what we were able to do with OKX there. It allowed us to showcase with the potential of the metaverse, Everdome's metaverse, and our capabilities with an industry partner as well as with a sporting partner, OKX, a sporting partner in Manchester City. So it was really cool to see the kind of fan engagement that's able to be brought in. Some of the interaction and the engagement that can happen through the QR codes, through some of the product designs that can be fast, quickly, and I don't want to say easy because the dev team will get pretty mad at me, but pretty quickly able to implement into the metaverse. And that's what we're really looking for here is scale and speed to be able to get this up and out faster and faster and faster. The second thing is the Gem Digital announcement. Now, we were really excited, and I think everybody else should be excited as well, that Gem, seeing the change in management through their support behind, knowing the team, from the inside out, having experience with us over a while, to continue to support us and at a much bigger level. Their commitment was raised up to $60 million. And so it brings us a lot of confidence, and it should bring you a lot of confidence as well, that we have major players in the market that support and see the vision that we have and continue to stand by Everdome as a project. Now, it is important to point out that we haven't touched that money. And in order to do so, market conditions do have to pick up. As we had talked about in the announcement, that money is accessible as the market continues to pick up. So it's not that we're just taking $50-60 million and starting to build on it. That's not the case at all, guys. And when that kind of stuff does happen, we will let you know. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is the burn fees. So I was very happy to be able to finally trigger those burn fees for the NFTs. I know it's something you've all been asking for a long time, so I'm really happy that we finally got to do that. We will continue to do that as the fees continue to accumulate, probably on a quarterly or bi-yearly basis. The next thing that was really exciting, and unfortunately I didn't get to go check it out myself because I had some things here that I had to take care of, but our first original soundtrack release displayed by or performed by a live orchestra. That was so impressive to see. I saw the videos, I heard the feedback from the team, some of the community were there as well. Like, that was such a beautiful thing to showcase the potential, come up with one of the first metaverse soundtracks in the industry and be able to display it live. Really gives us the ability to show exactly what we're doing in our mission, our vision, which is taking things from the real world to the metaverse and then back to the real world again. And, at the end of the day, this soundtrack really sets the tone for what's going to happen inside of Everdome. And without that music, without, touching on those senses, it's really hard to capture that engagement and that experience that we're looking to do. So that soundtrack was absolute fire. I hope you all enjoyed it. We look forward to doing more stuff like that in the future. Lastly, I just wanted to touch on the partnership with M-Chain. That's something that's really exciting for me. It's something that's been in the works for a while, so I'm happy that we finally got to get it out the door. What this does is this opens up Everdome to a new audience, a new industry, which is the gaming industry. but also to a new region which we haven't recently targeted, which is Southeast Asia. So we're going to, be opening our doors. We're going to be looking at audiences in India, across Southeast Asia, and their community is quite strong down in this region, and we're really excited for them to be able to get a glimpse of Everdome and hopefully jump on board and start experiencing what everyone here is getting into. There's a few more things on the preview side. Really excited recently that we got to show you guys just a showcase, just a quick little sneak preview of Everdome HQ. I know it was a bit short. I saw some of the feedback. People want a little bit longer teasers, but like I said in the chat, anything longer is almost a trailer. So we're going to keep the teasers at teasers, and then when we do release it, it'll make it a little more special. So I hope you enjoyed that. The second part of that was the Tree of Life. Man, the Tree of Life is beautiful. I got to see that myself inside the metaverse, inside Everdome, and it's such a cool experience to get to stand next to it. And some of the ideas that we have to implement AI with this. I know it's one thing that everybody's been asking, how are we going to use AI inside of Everdome? We didn't want to just jump on the bandwagon. AI's here, everybody's using it, everyone's doing it, everyone's creating apps. We wanted to make sure that we can come up with a thoughtful way as to how it can actually give value to users and to the project as a whole inside Everdome. So these are things we're still unpacking, but I know there's some really fantastic alpha versions of what we're going to be able to do with the AI, even in its simplest form. But some of the things that NVIDIA are doing that you could plug together with AI, you can let your minds wander. Mine has. So there's a lot of cool stuff that we got planned for the future. A few specific things that I want to address in this video for the future. I know everybody's been asking about Tier 3 access. Guys, that's coming very, I'm not going to use the word soon because you're probably tired of hearing soon, but that news will be announced imminently. I will say even within the next couple of weeks as to when Tier 3 access is going to be happening. So get ready. Get your time set aside for you to go in and explore. If you're in Tier 3, this is going to be a big leap from Tier 1 and Tier 2 in terms of the number of people that we have coming in. So stay tuned. That's going to be here very shortly. The other thing I wanted to let you know is there's going to be an update coming on staking. I know a lot of people have been asking about phase 2 staking. We've been making some decisions back here as to what to do with staking as we go forward, maybe talking to some other partners about possible, bigger opportunities for staking, but this information will be coming very soon. So I just wanted to let you know that update is in the pipeline. Third, the Mars landing. Everyone wants to know, when is Mars landing happening? As soon as we get Tier 3 access in there, we're basically a straight shot into the Mars landing. So it's just a matter of getting everything set up. Look, we're testing it right now. I was inside of it the other day. It's beautiful. It's really nice. You guys are going to be excited to see it. Just give us a little bit of time. Let us make sure we touch some things up, make sure we have everything right, and then we'll be landing on Mars together. And now, the last thing that I promised at the beginning of this video was a sneak preview into something that we didn't have on the roadmap, but something that we have adjusted to bring into the mix that we would like to deliver sooner than later. This is a quick teaser on what we're going to be delivering. The working title is called Everdome Spaces, and this is going to bring engagement and fundamental activity use case for our landowners. What this is also going to do, too, is going to introduce in its most basic form our economy. So a way to start generating revenue through the Everdome ecosystem. And 3, it will also introduce a burning mechanism. So that's all I'm going to say right now about Everdome Spaces. I'm really excited. The team has been working really hard on this, and it's something that you guys are really going to like. And keep in mind, this is going to be an alpha version. We're going to roll this out in phases, but I think you'll get the idea as we move along through the summertime. This is something that we will start giving more and more information about. Just know, if you're a landholder, hang on to your land, because this is something that's going to give you direct access to using spaces. We have a target time of fall, mid to late fall, as to when we'll be able to release an MVP on this, but we'll give you more details as we come along. So again, I want to thank everybody so much from the bottom of my heart for your continued support, for everything you've done for the project. Everyone's pulling together. I see social media. I see everything that's going on. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Keep spreading the name. Keep spreading the word. Let everybody know about Everdome. And guys, shoot me any questions. Shoot the team any questions that you have in the meantime. Thank you, and we'll speak soon.